Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying weather outlook for the weekend and week ahead, brought to you exclusively by Flyer in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Thanks again for watching. Looks like for the next few days we are going to get the best of the flying weather in the east. Western areas always troubled by Atlantic areas of low pressure pushing fronts in. I think some of those fronts do make progress eastwards through the whole of the country, but it tends to be overnight that happens. It may then briefly settle down next week before the flow turns more easterly, which brings about cooler conditions, probably still quite mixed in the south but drier further north. So some windows definitely there. I'll give you the details in just a second. First though, just to remind you about my aviation weather schools that are coming up. I've got this classroom based course which is going to take place on Saturday the 15th of November. So just a week on Saturday. One place remains on that course. It's going to be between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. This is your chance to really get to know weather properly. It's presented entirely by me, and I'll show you how to spot weather windows 5 days in advance. We'll really get under the skin of weather, get you forecasting better and get you flying more confidently and more often as well. And it's a great opportunity to spend time with your fellow aviators. I keep the numbers very small, so there's that plenty of opportunity for interaction during the course. If you want to book that final place, then go to weatherschool.co.uk and it can all be yours. If you can't make it here to Weather School HQ, we're in a village called Wombourne, which is about 3 miles to the east of Wolverhampton Hateley Green Airfield. Then you can join Aviation Weather School online. I'm going to be holding my evening course. Again, it's part 1 course. It's the same that we do in the classroom between 6:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. on the Tuesday evenings of the 2nd and the 9th of December. Both of these perfect Christmas gifts, well, pre-Christmas gifts for any pilot. And they're well worth the money because, like I say, you will just be flying more. You know those occasions when you look at it and think, should I, shouldn't I? This just helps tip that balance into the I've got a fair idea of what's going to go on. I can be confident in the forecast that I've looked at, and therefore I think it's pretty decent to fly. You can book both of them now at weatherschool.co.uk. That's what you'll see. And if you scroll down the right hand side here, you can see both the aviation course, the classroom course and the online course as well. So take your pick, click on the links and book your place now. Okay. Let's take a look at how things shape up and we'll get back to Thursday. There we are. That's how Thursday shapes up. Bits and pieces of drizzle, Wales and southwest England. A little bit of mist around through the morning, particularly with the fireworks going off on Wednesday night. But generally most areas are going to be fair. Could be some showers affecting western Scotland, also western and southern parts of Ireland. But for most areas, it looks as if it should be a decent day. On to Friday, and cloud and rain crossing Ireland into southwestern parts of Wales, into southwest England. Here we go briefly into non-VFR conditions as fronts move in. Base is probably 1,000 foot to 2,000 feet. Top's about 15,000 feet. A few showers for the far northwest of Scotland, but other areas generally are looking fair. Maybe more cloud out west, could be an odd spot of rain, typical 2,000 to 3,000 foot bases, 10 to 12,000 foot tops. Now into Saturday, again weak fronts out towards the west, so western Scotland, northwest Wales, perhaps the far southwest of England, eastern parts of Ireland, probably seeing some cloud here. Generally marginal to VFR, generally marginal to non-VFR. Base is 1,000 to 2,000 feet, tops about 12,000 feet. Other areas misty at first, but that clears, and then a generally fair day. Showers moving into the west, and 3,000 to 4,000 foot bases, 12,000 foot tops. This rain getting into Ireland later on in the day, and then that passes its way northeastwards. So what that does is bring lots of low cloud and drizzle to southern and southwestern coast of England, western coast of Wales, coast of northwest England, much of western Scotland, much of Ireland. Leaves us with non-VFR conditions here. Lots of low cloud. Base is less than 100 feet. Tops about 12,000 feet. Bits and pieces of drizzle. Inland, the cloud tending to break. Not a bad day. Probably starting cloudy. Could be a spot of drizzle anywhere, but that clears it lifts, and then away from southern coast, it looks like most areas are into 3,000 to 4,000 foot bases, 8,000 to 10,000 foot tops. Monday looks like this as a front tracks its way eastwards. Along the line of the front, we've got non-VFR conditions, but that should be clearing away eastwards. It should bring fair weather, and I think we're generally going to be finding things improving as a ridge of high pressure builds from the east. From the west, eastern areas probably faring best, but that rain arriving in the afternoon. Now for Tuesday, this is the day of mist and fog early on. I think lots of it around, slowly clearing during the day. It does eventually go, may well leave us quite hazy through many areas, but generally it's a flying day, 3,000 foot bases, 10,000 foot tops. Cloud and some drizzle into western parts of Ireland later as the warm front moves in, and then that leaves us with that flow changing more into an easterly. This may be a little bit early, it could be Thursday, but looks like an easterly sets in, non-VFR across southern areas with rain as these fronts move in, winds get stronger. Another area of rain affecting northern parts of Scotland. Eastern coast seeing cloud and marginal conditions, more western areas tending to fare a little bit better, but with that breeze picking up. And as I say, temperatures falling, and that means that freezing levels fall, particularly across the northern half of the country. We will keep you up to date, of course, over on our sister channel, weatherweb.net. These videos updated every day there. They're very similar. It's called the Fast Forecast. You can go and take a look at that now and get a free 7-day trial. Don't forget to get your place booked at Aviation Weather School. You've got the choice of the classroom-based course or the choice of my online course. Either one, perfect for you. I look forward to seeing you there. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. Whatever you're doing, have a safe flying weekend. Thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.